Because I don't want anyone to have harmed you in any way. So lads, be relaxed. Yeah. Basically, what I'll do, I'll record this for your safety and my safety. Yeah. So you can't say I've harmed you in any way. Vice versa. I don't want you to harm me neither. I just want to have a quick conversation with you. My name's Steve. I'm from Pest. I'm here today with another team called Scales of Justice. Basically, I've got evidence that suggests you've been talking to children online. Yeah, so do you know why I'm here today now then, yeah? Yeah. So basically, I'm just going to record, like I say, I don't want anyone to say I've hit you in any way. So far, you've not been harmed, have you, or nothing like that? You don't understand the legal age of consent? How old do you need to be to consent to have sexual activity? 16. Can you ask me why you were speaking to a 12-year-old child? I'm just asking the question, buddy, that's all. You don't know. You don't know why you did it. Was it a madness, maybe?
It's just like talking like...
You look shocked to me, pal. You shocked?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're shocked. Yeah, you do. You look like you just swallowed a brick.
I work on the railway.
I never said nothing about a railway, Anthony.
No, I'm just saying that I work on the railway.
Basically, you facilitated a meet, didn't you? Following online sexual grooming with a minor, a pre-teen, 12 years of age. And you made her come on a train all the way down to come and see you, didn't you? And you didn't turn up, is that correct?
I'm down.
Yeah, well, you was meant to meet her, wasn't you, the other day? The 12-year-old child you were talking to? Yeah? And you told her you worked, where did you work?
On the railway.
On the railway? Is that right? It was right, wasn't it? And the fairground, the railway and all the rest of it. You was ago, and you didn't turn up for the meet. I just want to know exactly why are you speaking to children 12 years old with the legal age of consent is 16?
I don't know.
You don't know. Tell you what, I'll cut you some slack, right? We'll have it two ways, up to you. Yeah. Let's have a conversation about what went off. Yeah. And if you can assure me it's not going to happen again, I'll give you a bollocking and I'm going to go. Yeah. Quickly before all this escalates. Yeah. Or if you're just going to be ignorant with me, I'll just call the police and hand you over. What do you reckon, yeah? So shall we start again? So in your own words, yeah, for me and you, tell me, let me know that's not going to happen again, yeah? And if I feel like I know you're not going to do it again, you're not going to groom our children online, you're not going to meet him for sex or anything like that, if I know you're going to leave our kids alone, I'll go home now, yeah? In your own words, what was you doing with that said child online?
I was just obviously talking.
Mm-hmm.
Saying about meeting.
Yeah.
Nothing really. I've never actually going for me. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but you did ask her to meet you, didn't you? When she caught the train and came all the way down, that child did, didn't she? Yeah. Is that right? I know this is right.
I'll gather, yeah.
Yeah, of course you go.
Obviously, I had no thinking of going.
And you've been talking sexually to the child online as well, haven't you? I mean, anything I ask, I already know the answer to, yeah? Got the evidence. I can pull an evidence pack out now and read every single word, every line, word for word if you want. I can say it all over the street for everyone to hear. Yeah? Or you can admit to me what you've done wrong in your own words. Yeah? 12-year-old child online.
Yeah.
And you said that, and you facilitated the meet after that as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got anything to say for yourself? Are you sorry?
I am sorry, and I didn't. I'll never do it again.
You never do it again and all that. Are you sure? I don't really feel like you're really sorry yet. I mean, how sorry are you?
Very sorry.
And again, in your own words, what are you sorry for? Just tell me. I don't want to put words into your mouth. I just want to know what you're sorry for before I go.
For talking to someone that was underage.
And was you talking sexually to that child?
Yeah.
You was, yes. That's your own words, is it, Anthony? Okay. The thing is, I've got loads of evidence anyway. I already know this. You know I know this, don't you? You know I know every single word, paragraph, and everything you said to that 12-year-old child, don't you? Yeah. Have you got kids? How old are you?
22.
You're 22, aren't you? You look a lot older than 22. You do, don't you? You could have passed for late 30s, 40s. You could have. Yeah. One tough paper round.
Did you have an hard paper round? Did you have an hard paper round? Did you have a hard paper round?
Hard paper.
Don't worry, it was just a bit of a crack. Don't worry, you didn't get it 5 seconds ago. Don't worry about it. But what do you get out of talking to 12-year-old children online? Like, do you get anything out of that, Anthony? Honestly, I'm being serious now. The way you got on that joke 5 minutes ago.
Call it in, Keely.
Do you get anything? Because obviously it's very disturbing what you've been saying to a 12-year-old child, Anthony. You know, very disturbing. You've not only been talking to kids underage, you've been talking to a pre-teen at the age of 12. It's a pre-teen. That's even more serious.
Are you talking to any more children online at the minute? Are you sure? There's not one other child you're speaking to at the minute online, on social media, anywhere at all, no? Are you sure about that? It's just this one, is it just the one 12-year-old, yeah? And you promised me that? So you promised me solely to God how many children you're speaking to online sexually?
It was that one.
Just that one. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much for that admission. The admission is not for evidence or anything like that, it's just for you.
Someone's phoning his phone.
Yeah, someone's phone. 22.
We just had another decoy come through, age 13, sexual chat.
So that's another child you've been speaking to then.
That's alright, just leave it in there, that's fine.
So you've been
Thank you, Keely.
A 12-year-old and now a 13-year-old's come forward.
Yeah,
so when my colleague Steve just said to you just then,
Shall she send you over the...
when my colleague said to you, have you been talking to any more children online, you said no. You lied, didn't you?
No, I was aware that anyone.
You must be aware. Come on, you know the legal age of consent, Anthony.
Yeah,
Come on, let's not play silly buggers.
People are.
Hey, Anthony, are you sexually attracted to children?
No.
Are you sure? Because the thing is, 12-year-old is a baby. You know that? She's a baby. She's not just like a young teenager. She's a baby. Pre-teen. You know, my daughter is 11. My other daughter is 13. Yeah? So she's around the same age group. And I consider them to be my baby girls, I do. And if a monster like you had got in touch with them and tried to force them to do anything on or come and meet them, I'd be absolutely devastated. Now, what would happen now if I wasn't here with all these lads today? All these lads, but I say Jay, Steve, and Gaz. Yeah, Gaz. What would happen is if a child's father turned up today, what would happen then? Just spitting out. I'm just looking around me, guys, at the minute because we're where we are.
No,
what would happen if the father turned up instead? What would happen then? What would happen? You're lucky I'm here, aren't you? You're lucky because you're not having nothing done to you. You're not physically being harmed in any way because I'm here. You're lucky right now. You're getting off lightly. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to expose you. Hopefully that'll like even it out a bit, and you're going to be convicted for this. Yeah. Thank you very much for your admission. But the police were already called before you walked in here today. Yeah. You are going to get arrested. Yeah. They're going to see the evidence. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions, and they're going to say something similar to what I said. They're more legal rights, obviously, of what they're going to say. But basically, I've asked you a question: how many children you're speaking to, and you said just the one, which we already know we're speaking to one anyway. But now there's a second one that's come forward. See, it's a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old that's come forward now. Are you speaking to any more children? You speaking to any more children? So is it just two?
Well, see, the way the first one was young, but I didn't.
Are you a bit shocked, aren't you, Andrew? Yeah, you're not going to cry on me or anything, you know what I mean? Don't cry on me, I don't like seeing grown men cry. Yeah? I'd like to see you cry, but not right now, because I need you to stand up straight for the police when they get here. Yeah? But if you want to cry, you can, it's not a problem. Any more children you're speaking to online, Andrew? Anthony, sorry. No. Want to say anything to him? You got anything to say for yourself?
I'm sorry for what I've done.
If them children were watching this video at any point, what would you like to say to them?
I'm sorry for doing what I've done, speaking to him.
Sorry for speaking to him.
Yeah.
You're sorry for sexually grooming our children online, you mean? There's a difference, yeah? You can speak to a child, it's not against the law to speak to a child. Yeah? You know what I mean? It is against the law to sexually groom children online. You understand this? Yeah? It's against the law to incite meets, facilitate any kind of meeting anyway. This is against the law. Yeah. Who's breaking the law right now? Hey?
Me.
You. Yeah? And you're breaking the law, and I've got evidence on you on a 12-year-old baby girl. Yeah? And now I've had a 13-year-old baby girl come forward as well against you. Do you know what I mean? These are our babies. The children, do you know what I mean? This is disgusting. It's your predatory actions are against our children. It's absolutely sick. Understand? You can't be doing this. cannot be doing this. You must be sexually attracted to children. You must be.
I'm not.
You ever received any indecent images of children? No, never looked, never searched for them on the internet, nothing like that. No. Good. I'm glad that's not been happening yet. Have you ever met any other children in the past as well? Have you facilitated any other meets at all? No. No. There's just the 2 children, then the 12-year-old and the 13-year-old. Is that right? Well, thank you very much for your honesty. You wasn't honest not long ago, though, was you? Yeah. Is there any more children going to come forward? Are you sure about that? Because you're quite well known, aren't you, really, around here? Everyone knows you, don't they? You're a very popular guy, aren't you? Yeah, everyone knows you. Yeah. I know all about you, Anthony. I know all about you. Everyone knows you. Every single person I spoke to around here, everyone's linked to you one way or another. So you know this video what I'm making. If I bang this on social media and say, this is what you're doing right now, what's going to happen? It's going to ruin your life, isn't it? Yeah. It is, isn't it? Potentially, it's going to ruin your life. But you know what's worse? You just about ruined a child's life. Not 1, 2 that I know of now. So what do you think's fair? That you ruined children's lives, or I ruin your life right now? Or shall I rephrase that? You ruined your own life by noncing our children. Yeah? You are live on Facebook. Yeah? You've got thousands of people watching you across a couple of pages at the minute. We've exposed you for being what you are. My name's Steve. I'm from Pest, Predators Exposed Sting Team. I'm here today with Scales of Justice, Baz, Steve, Jay, Tasha. Yeah, lovely Tasha did a great job in locating you today. Yeah. Luckily there wasn't real children, there were decoys. Yeah. But for you to come across our decoys, you would have been real children involved. So we're going to report you today for the police for what you've been doing online. Understand?
But what about that? What my colleague said to you earlier, when you're getting a 12-year-old child to come travel on a train?
I hate it when
Yeah.
you're always fucking in here.
You've got on a train,
Idiot.
okay, to come and meet you, and then you just stand them up.
Oh,
What's that about? Why would you do that? Hey, why would you do that?
Yeah, you watch my steps, mate, yeah.
Why would you get a 12-year-old child to come and meet you then? No.
Is your arse fell out right now? Hey, do you feel a bit weak at the knees? Hey, you've just been exposed for being a child predator. We've just exposed what you like to do behind the closed doors. I'm not here to harm you in any way. I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to touch you at all. I'm not bothered. I'd love to, but I'm not going to. A law-abiding citizen. I'm going to hand you over to the police, let the foresters do what they do. Yeah. So don't worry about that. But you look like your arse has just fell out and your whole will's just ended. Absolutely amazing that is, for saying you're just about to end a child's life. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely amazing. I've got a child and her life's ended. Yeah. And I have to live with that every day because of someone like you, scumbag. Right? So you know that look on your face right now where your life's just ended. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant. Love it. I could watch that 1,000 times over. I hope you cry. I hope you rot in jail. Simple as that. Yeah, as simple as that. Basically, we're fathers, we're parents, yeah? Do you know what I mean? I've got a daughter that's life's been ruined from someone like you. Yeah, that's why I'm high. That's why I do what I do. Yeah, when her life ended, mine did. Understand? And that's why I come out here and I stop predators like you. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. I'm not out of here for any other reason except for that. Yeah. My fight is for someone else. I let down a long time ago, and I'll fight every day since for it. And basically, every single day, I'll come and expose you and another one and another one. The best thing I would suggest for you is, if you are sexually attracted to children, go get some help. Yeah. Go and get some help. You cannot be sexually grooming children online. You cannot be doing it. You cannot be doing it, because you know what's going to happen. You're not just ruining a little girl's life, you're going to ruin someone else's life. The father that's going to come down and do something stupid. You understand? Right? You're going to ruin his life and everyone else's life around him, as well as the child's life. And it's going to ruin so many people's lives through the actions of someone like you, for that online sexual gratification that you do for what best part of 5 minutes of that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely disgusting. I think if there is help out there, you need to find it. I don't know where it is. I don't know if there's a number for it. Yeah, you can get a piece of rope, I guess, that'll work, but see what the police say, they might give you some help. But let me tell you, You cannot be doing this. The next time you go online and speak to a child, yeah, know this, it may not be me coming next time with a camera in my hand, yeah, it'll be someone's father, right, and you'll know about it. They'll go straight down to your house. We know where you live. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter who's right, who's anywhere. If you are nonsense children and harming children, does not matter. People will knock on your door, yeah. Cannot do this again, right? I hope you learn from this. I do. Because if I don't want to come and get you again in 6 months' time, because the next time you're not going to like me, you're not going to like me at all. I hate it. I hate reoffenders. Despise if I've caught you again online, nonsense children, facilitating meets with baby girls who's 12 years of age, you're not going to like me. I promise you that, right? Today I've exposed you for what you've been doing. Go on, Tash.
Have you ever been caught for this before?
I've never spoke to.
What, so this is the first time, and it's more than one. I'm sorry, but there's only the two, because when you were asked if there was any more, when there was only one, you said no, there's no more.
Yeah, I didn't realise there was another one that was young.
But any child would always say their age. It would never not say their age. They always do. But what I'd like to know is why, when they told you how old they are, why didn't you block them? Why didn't you just not talk to them?
A big shout out from Dank Dragon, UK Justice as well.
Look down there, look at them. Tell
Played
me
a
how
big
gutted you are
part.
on a scale of 1 to 10. Please, tell me how gutted you are on a scale of 1 to 10. No, I'm being serious. On a scale of 1 to 10, look at them. How gutted are you? 10.
I'll go it.
On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the worst and 1 being you're not bothered at all. Which one is it?
I'm not 10.
10. Yeah, definitely 10. And look here, you're going to the police station. You know why you're going to the police station? Because you talk to kids online. Because obviously you have an interest in doing things like that. Sick. It's proper sick. It's twisted. It's not right. It's not right.
He's looking dead sorry for himself. You know what? You might look dead sorry for yourself right now because I'm here and because these are here. But you know, that 12-year-old, you wouldn't be looking sorry for yourself then, would you? Eh? Very predatory, wouldn't you then? You know, you wouldn't be looking this sad and sorry for yourself if you had a 12-year-old baby girl in your arms, would you? You wouldn't what? You wouldn't. Well, yeah, but you sexually groomed the child online and facilitated a meet.
You left her at the train station.
You left her at a train station, yeah.
Said that you love her.
Yeah, you've got a relationship with a 12-year-old baby girl. 12-year-old child you've got a relationship with online, and you told her to come and meet you. And you're telling me you wouldn't have done anything. Have you got a partner or anything like that? You've not got a partner? No? You got any learning difficulties or anything like that?
I'm autistic.
Autistic, but autistic's not a reason for not seeing children, though, is it? It's not an excuse, neither.
I'm autistic.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean you can. That's why you nonce children, though, does it? Do you know what I mean? I've got an uncle that's autistic. I got a few friends that are autistic. They don't nonce children. Do you know what I mean? So this is how I'm getting about around that. Yeah. You can't justify it. You can't stand there and say I'm autistic. That's why I want to rape a 12-year-old child. That's what it is. Rape, statutory rape. Yeah. Age of consent is 16 and below is rape, statutory rape. That's what it is. You can't say I'm autistic. That's why I want to rape a 12-year-old. Doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Yeah.
Shout out to Keely at Scales of Justice. Well done. Smashed
Yeah,
it.
loads of love to you, Keely.
I think Dank Dragon and UK Justice played a really big part in this case, actually. Big shout out to them guys.
Yeah, massive shout out to
Smashed
you guys,
it.
UK Justice, and what did one say? The Dragon.
Dank Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, big shout out to them.
Anything else you want to say for yourself now? Nothing at all. No, you flopped down. You just fucked it now, haven't you? Really? Police are going to come. They're going to arrest you. Do you know what's going to happen? They're going to take your device, and they're going to go back to your house. They're going to take all your other devices, and they're going to check on your devices what you've been doing. I mean, they can check back for the last 6 years. I mean, you probably haven't owned them for 6 years. That's how far they can go back if they had to. So, however long you've owned them devices, they're going to check back on. Yeah. And anything you've done, anything, whatever you've been doing online, they're going to know. So if I've got evidence today that you've been sexually grooming a 12-year-old child online and you facilitated a meet following that, yeah, for your sexual reasons or whatever, if I've got that evidence on you and someone else has got evidence on you on a 13-year-old, what else are they going to find on your devices? Are there any more children? Because you work at a fair, don't you work with a fair, is it?
I was with a fair.
You was with a fair, weren't you? You worked on the fairground with the children and all the rest of it, didn't you? I mean, so many children at risk with you, aren't they, at the minute? I think you're a danger to all children around you, I do. I absolutely do. I think you are a danger to every child on the street right now. And it needs highlighting to the public. Yeah? Have your neighbours got children? Have you got nieces and nephews and stuff like this? Cousins, and of course, yeah, everyone has. We're all big families, aren't we? We've all got big families, we've all got nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, all the rest of it. Yeah? That's the thing. You're around these children that are vulnerable to you. Because you're a predator. And what a predator is, they reach out and they attack the weakest and the youngest of the pack. Yeah? Namely, you being a sexual predator, you're after the youngest and the weakest person in the family, which would be, in your case, you're looking for young girls, 12, 13 years of age, and that's what you are, a sexual predator. You understand? Yeah? Whether you want to believe it or not, you are actually a sexual predator. Because you're online, actively talking to children in a sexual manner, facilitating meets for sex and all sorts. This is what you're doing. This is disgusting. You cannot be doing this. You understand? Even if you arrange a meet and don't turn up, you've facilitated it. You understand? You're inciting meets with all sorts of people as well. You can't be doing this. Yeah? You know you can't be. And you know you're right from wrong. I don't have to tell you this. I could stand here until I'm blue in the face and you'll probably go out tomorrow and do it again. Do you know what I mean? That's what's going to happen, isn't it? You're going to get arrested tonight, go back. They're going to take your mobile phone device and go back and go to your house, go get your other devices. I mean, who do you live at home with at the minute?
Nan.
Your nan. See, what's your nan going to think when she finds out you've been arrested for grooming children online?
See what happens with the ripple effect. You know, look, my colleague said, you know, the police are going to go back to your nan's house now, yeah, when they arrest you, and they're going to search for all devices. What's your poor nan going to think? That innocent lady, you know. That innocent lady, this is what they call a ripple effect. And it breaks me, to be honest. Because you're doing what you've been doing, now finally we've stopped you, and hopefully you never do it again. I hope you never do it again. Whatever happens at the end of this, whatever sentence you may ever get, don't ever do this again, okay? But you've done it now, you need to face the consequences, yeah, okay? But then at the same time, when you get locked up, if I was you, I'd have a good think about what you've done to your nan, knowing police officers are going to go around to your nan's house, knock on their door, explain they've arrested their grandson. Okay, I don't know if they're going to state what for or not, because you're over the age, you don't need a appropriate adult, okay? But they're still going to search devices and that, and they're going to be worried about you. Do you know what I mean? You're going to be locked up tonight, and they're going to be worried about you. And this is the ripple effect of what you've done. You don't understand. You don't get it till now, do you? Now it would start setting in because I've said it. You understand? I've seen a deep breath you took. Yeah, I'd have done exactly the same. If anything, I'd probably start bawling my eyes out, to be fair. Poor nan and family. You've told us already. You told that you've got family at home. Otherwise, they could go to your house tonight. Then police officers are going to go round to your house tonight. I'm not sorry that's going to happen. The only reason I'm not sorry it's going to happen is because it's your fault. Does that make sense? And you need to live with that, and you need to own it like a man. You need to stop doing this when you get whatever happens to you from this. Okay, whatever ever happens, yeah. Whatever happens, don't ever do it again. Don't make us people catch you again, because there's a lot of teams out there. Okay.
What are you feeling right now? How are you feeling about this situation you're in right now, being confronted?
Oh, I've got the camera rubbish. Sorry, my bad.
Hey?
The camera skills above.
Upset and also like because obviously I won't realise what.
Yeah, are you upset because I'm here today? I'm just wondering what. I don't know. You seem a bit like.
I didn't realise like it was.
Yeah, you didn't realise you were caught. That's the thing.
Genuinely about that.
I don't know. You seem a bit just. I don't know. A bit either emotionless or I don't know. You seem a bit away with the fairies. To be fair, I don't know. Are you listening to me? What I'm saying?
I am.
Yeah. You know, it's disturbing what you're doing. It is wrong. I hope you do. I hope it's like this mistake is your turning point in your life. Because if you carry on this route, it's not gonna end well for you. Yeah. You're gonna be in all sorts of trouble in life. People are gonna know about you. Understand? I mean, I'm going to expose you for what you did anyway. It's disgusting. Yeah, I've got children that age. Lives are ruined because of people like you. so you will be exposed for the same predator as what predators are, like who you are. But I suggest if you can source some kind of help for it, you need to do. I don't know nothing about you except for like you harm my children. You understand? So I've got no remorse for you, no sympathy, nothing at all for you. I don't care about you. But what I do care about is if you're going to do it again. Understand? If you're going to do it again, if I catch you, you're going to be sorry. Then again, if a child's father catches you, you're going to be 10,000 times worse, isn't it? Understand? Yeah. Can't be doing this. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh yeah, man.
You're not talking to any more children online, no?
Just the two.
See, I thought it was one.
You just thought it was a 12-year-old, didn't you? Yeah. The first child that we got evidence on. We got evidence on you against a 12-year-old child, which you admitted. We know this.
And I'm currently being sent over the evidence from the 13-year-old child that you've been speaking to as well.
There's been a number of children you've been speaking to online, haven't there? That's the problem. You can say no now, but the evidence is there. You're going to be convicted for it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think all children around you, your cousins and everything, need safeguarding. I do. I think they need safeguarding. I think they're going to be seen to as well. Do you know what I mean? You've been around them. Are you still working on a fair now? What are you doing now then? You're not doing nothing now. You don't work no more, no? Not at the moment. No. It's going to be a lot harder to get a job now as well. As soon as you're convicted. Just making sure it sinks in, to be fair. I don't know if you listen to me. I'm talking to you, I don't know if you listen to me. You are listening to me, yeah. I hope you mean it as well. But absolutely disgusting. It is. It's disgusting, to be fair. You never received any indecent images of children? No? Good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that at least. But you've still been in sexual conversation with children though, haven't you? What did you say to these children in conversation? Yeah? You asked the child how there was, yeah? Okay, that's not... Tell me a bit more.
See, they were saying that their mum they didn't like their parents or something.
Was you not teaching them on sex education and all the rest of it as well, wasn't you? Yeah, you was teaching them about sex. I'm going into sexual conversation now. I'm not talking about sex. You know what I mean? Inciting, masturbation and all the rest of it. This is what you're doing. You're trying to teach them all this stuff. You can't speak to children like this. You can't talk to these children like this. 12 years of age, you cannot talk to a 12-year-old child about how to have sex and masturbate and all the rest of it. Just disgusting. Understand? Yeah, you can't talk to a 12-year-old child and arrange a meet. Do you know what I mean? And make her travel halfway across the country. You cannot do it. Understand?
You know what it can entire life. They will need counselling. I pray to God that no real children actually come forward for you. Because at the end of the day, like, you've scarred people for life. Babies. That's going to affect them through their teenage years, through their adult years, literally for the rest of their life.
So you told a lot of people online actually you worked on the fairs, lots of lies you've been telling loads of different people online, didn't you?
Yeah.
You was on the I know you was on the fair.
I was on the railway as well.
And you was in the railway as well. But you're not doing either at the minute though, are you? No.
I just left a rail replacement job about a week or two
Oh
ago.
God.
I had trouble with the company that I was
Okay, that's fine. I don't need to know about it. You don't have to tell me anything about that. You don't have to say a word to me neither. You know what I mean? You know this. You've got your own rights. You don't have to say anything. What company you work for or anything like that, buddy. That's fine with you. You can keep that to yourself.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just telling
How
you.
old are you, sorry?
I'm 22.
22 years old. The worst looking person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you go for kids and not someone around your own age? Or even older women? Like,
I wasn't thinking at the time.
Jen, you're not the worst looking chap in the world, like you're not. You know, I wouldn't imagine someone like you, if you proper put your heart into it, instead of grooming kids online and putting all your time and effort into that, and you actually spoke to a woman, to speaking to the woman, you know, you might potentially get somewhere for it, you know.
I know what you're saying, Jay. He's not really a bad-looking lad, really. You know, he could pull a woman your own age. You could pull a woman over the age of consent as well, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean? I don't know why you're talking to children for.
Well, I'm not being funny. The way that you were speaking to me, you came off as a really nice guy.
But he nonsense children. That's the disgusting bit about it. You've got a dirty little secret, haven't you? That's the thing. Basically, what I'm going to do, we're going to hand you over to the police today with all the evidence, and we're going to report you for your crimes. That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
I hope you learn from this, you know. I truly mean it. I hope you learn from this.
Just like the taxis here now, anyway.
I truly mean it.
Just
yeah, it is. Give me my phone.
So your taxi's here now. So basically, we're just going to hand you over to the. We're going to report you for it. I don't want to see you again. I don't even want to read in the paper a year time you've been doing it again. I honestly don't. You look like a chap that could, you know, you shouldn't be doing this stuff, but you never know. You never know someone, do you? Yeah. I hope you're listening, and it's not just going in one ear and out the other, because you seem dead spaced out. You're not on any drugs or anything like that, are you? No. No medication at all, anything like this. No. So I'm just making sure you're all, you know, you're with me. Yeah. But we'll report you to the police now for your crimes anyway.
Police are here now.
Absolutely disgusting.
Well, I thought there was. That's gone past that way, they've gone all the way around the block and then turn right.
No worries.
Is there any more than them, that 12 and that 13-year-old that's come forward though, honestly? Definitely not, Anthony.
No.
So
The police will
no
find
one
out.
else is going to come forward now.
As I said, it just a minute ago.
Listen, do you know what? Do you know when you get an interview? You know when you get an interview, I'm gonna give you say this, to be honest, because I just think, do you know what, rot and do whatever you need to do, yeah? Just tell the honest to God's truth. Tell it exactly how it is, yeah? Just tell it exactly how it is, because you know if you go non or whatever, then we'll come to court and we'll stand there and we'll do everything. We follow it all the way through from start to finish, yeah? And everything from what you can remember, because I know you can remember this chat. I know you can remember the train station meet. It wasn't that long ago. But this happened.
Couple of days, yeah.
Last weekend. It was a weekend. It happened. Yeah. So it's not that. It wasn't that long ago. So just make sure you tell them the honest to God's truth and everything that you know of, because they're only going to get it on your device. You know, on whatever devices you got. They're going to pull it all out. This is genuine. This is genuine. What you've done is wrong. It's a criminal offence, and we have a passion in keeping kids safe. We have a passion in we don't want children to be groomed. You know, the reason some adults sit on these Facebook and stuff, yeah, and pretend to be these children is because they don't want real children being affected. Do you understand? That's why it happens. And then you get teams like them. That's why we're stood here, and this is why we're in front of you today. And yeah, we have got you on Facebook, like Steve has says. You know, because we think the justice system is a pile of crap.
Tell me, what was you thinking when you was trying to groom our children online? You know, that 12-year-old child, what was you thinking?
Nothing, just talking.
Just talking. Do you think when you talk sexually to children online, do you think there's not going to be any consequences to this? There isn't, obviously. There's going to be consequences. Yeah, definitely. If you teach a child on how to have sex and how to masturbate and tell her all the ins and outs of it and what you want to do, what you want her to do to you and stuff, there's going to be a consequence, isn't there? Of course. So what was going through your mind when you was doing this? Was you drunk? Do you drink? No. That's what I mean, you don't drink. You wasn't drunk. No, there's no excuse. You know what I mean?
But what you actually should have done when they mentioned their age is that you should have just stopped talking to them. You should have said, no, you're too young, and blocked them, that's it. Even report the profile.
Right, police here, it's Kent Police, so be careful with your mobile phones.
There you go, take that one for a walk for a bit for me, will you?
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Right guys, police have turned up. Got one at the moment. Obviously, there it is. There's the one. Yeah, big shout out to Scales of Justice. Steve's just dealing with the police, as you know. There we go, you see. All down there. Sat down there. One taxi. Taxi for one. Away he goes. It is a joke, gotta agree, Wendy. Very nice. Good night, John boy. Yes. Oh dear. It is cold down here as well. But still. Like I say, Steve's just dealing with the police at the moment. So there is actually 2 confirmed on him at the moment, as far as I know, boy. If I can, guys, I will get a photo of him in his Pandoras. Yeah, me and Steve. We don't care, we'll light them up. There we are here.
Yeah,
Oh dear. Keely, you smashed that. Fair play to you, girl.
yeah, so move.
Keely, I will. Pandoras.
Select a folder of
You know that. We don't care.
Alright, so unselect them and create.
Oh dear. No, Joseph. No one can say. You can't say anything at all. If you know the area, if you know the family, if you know anything about them, please stay away. The family haven't done anything. Please stay away from the family. They have done nothing. He's the one that's actually done anything.
I don't get it. I don't understand that.
I'm waiting just to go in his Pandora.
So what's up, man? What? Right, I need to go. Sorry, I need to go. Keep that one on. Just keep Scales of Justice on.
Yeah, I will.
Is that what you named the folder?
So yeah.
I don't know if my phone is up there. Does it give you the option?
Oh dear. You alright, Dave? How's it going, mate? Oh dear. Just waiting for things to happen, as you do.
And then it should come up,
You alright, Bridget? Another one off our streets. Yes, Ola, we got him. He's there. Ola. There he is. Waiting for his taxi. Oh dear.
Right, yeah, and what you do then?
Oh dear. Yeah, guys, anybody that's jumping over from the pest page, basically the battery was on 2%, so obviously they had to swap from, they've had to stop their live feed, so obviously we're waiting for when he gets his handcuffs on. So obviously he gets his Pandoras and gets taken away. Obviously I'll get a photo of that for you guys. Get that all took for you.
Fancy that, right? So. It's started by 10.
Hey?
It's started by 10.
Yeah.
Out of 10, it's started by 10.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Oh.
See, they're the boots you missed out on, look. You missed out on them boots. The boots are made for walking.
And that's just what they'll do. Done a lot of it today.
You have, yes. Oh dear. Hold on, find out. Another one, guys. There's your taxi.
Oh. Lovely weather, isn't it?
Yeah. That's Tasha. That's Tasha. I'm Scales of Justice.
I'm not Scales of Justice.
Aren't you?
No.
I thought you were.
No, I'm solo.
Oh, you're solo, are you? Oh, well, there you go, guys. She's solo. Oh dear, that's even worse. Oh no. Whoops. Steve puts his foot in it and I'll own that shit.
I just want to say again another huge shout out to Keely. Well done, babe, and loads of love to you on getting this one.
Your red boots are still in the picture, look.
I've got to say they've kept me warm.
Oh, here we go. Find out. There they go.
You got it on? Here, oh yeah, sound. Just had to sort the evidence out. They're happy with that. We're gonna have him arrested.
Still good fun, Tash.
Huh?
All good fun. they broke his cuffs. Oh, please tell me they broke his cuffs and they're going to stay on. Oh, that would be so funny. His cuffs are broken, they're going to stay on.
They need bigger ones.
Hey?
They need bigger ones.
They need bigger ones, Fat Master. They won't bring out bigger ones, they'll bring out paper size. They will. Oh no, there we go, one of these. I'm still annoying. Good man. That's what I'm telling you, fucking move. I'm having problems with his
Now
cuffs.
my phone wants to make noise. It weren't earlier.
Problems with his cuffs. Bye bye Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye Felicia. Hold on, what's the point of me for that? What's it point of me for? I ain't had to do with it. It was all him.
It was all his idea.
Hey, nothing to do with me. I'm just along for the ride. That sounds bad, doesn't it? That sounds really bad. Whoops.
You don't mean it in that way, guys.
No. No. No, no, no.
Just setting the record straight on that one.
Yeah, just a little bit. To go on the funny bus. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Yeah, online.
Are you still on? Right, go on then.
Grab it.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Big shout out, Dank Dragon, UK Justice, Scales of Justice, smashed it, Keely. Thank you, everyone that has played a part in this. Absolutely smashed it, guys. We're going to go grab a pint, so I did. Job well done. If you can send the email address over, sorry, let me say that again. Contact Scales of Justice Sting team for email address. If anyone else has any more information to come from these guys. Cheers, bye. See you in a bit.
Bye bye.
You drove off fast, didn't you? Alright, let's go grab a pint. Job well done, one off the street.